What's up, public? Welcome back to another video, and we are back again with the great Almighty Blues FC. And in this video, we're going to talk about Alexander Isak, another saga, another interesting saga which is developing in this transfer window. Similar to what we saw with Victor Gyökeres, only focused on Arsenal. It took a very long time, lots of discussions happening back and forth. Similar something is happening with Isak, but now you look at it, it's Liverpool Football Club, and the amount of money that we're talking here is again high, like break the bank stuff for Liverpool
Mbappe
Football
levels, we are
Club,
talking directly.
right? And the fun fact is Liverpool have already broken the bank for Florian Wirtz. It was like something that Liverpool does not do off very often, right? And if they go ahead and sign Isak, it's going to be a shocker of a surprise because at the same window they are not. I have not seen Liverpool,
Yeah,
spend
matlab,
so much in
I'm
the same window.
remembering the all the interviews of Jurgen Klopp and Jamie Carragher of all the years.
Exactly.
Again, one thing is like they would be feeling great themselves. I'm pretty sure on that. But at the same time, you would like to question like, okay, fine, I understand PSR they hardly spent last season, but
Yeah.
like you said, words ke baad. Now this has happened, and now this plus in between Ekitike, and that was huge as well. It's an opportunistic signing, Isaac. Like Isaac is in the market. You check your books. Are your books fine? You got to go
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Especially when you know that if you are not going for it, someone else will, right? And now
Correct.
again, there can be an argument. Yes, Al Hilal, I think it was from Saudi who don't try kiya, nahi hua. But there's an argument that why isn't say Real Madrid or PSG or maybe even the Chelsea kind of going for Isaac. Now the
Hmm.
difference is that Liverpool have not just paid a lot of transfer fees this time around.
Yes.
Salah was an exception in terms of the wages. Now they are breaking the bank even in the wages, which is very surprising for me because as a club they stand for something, and now they're standing for something else altogether. So I would again go back and check how Jurgen Klopp and Jamie Carragher has points on that. But yeah, coming to
Yeah.
Isaac, it's definitely going to be a huge upgrade on Darwin Nunes. Let's be real. And again,
Yes.
thoughts go to
Yes.
Jota, but the reality is that Isaac, in the Premier League, has been the best. I think it's safe to say the best striker in the last couple of years, apart from Haaland. Right?
Correct.
I think this
Yes.
is what you would say. I know that there
Yes.
were slight comparisons beginning part of last year, couple of months के लिए with Nicholas Jackson, लेकिन वो खाली couple of
Hmm.
months के लिए
Hmm.
था. So otherwise, it's all Alexander Isak.
Hmm.
Now the issue is that Isaac is having an injury history. When you are putting in so many wages, so much of wages and big transfer fees, yeah, you don't want to put all eggs in one basket, but at the same time, unka jo backup striker hai. Now this is a guy like Ekiteke who's not really been proven at the highest level yet, although बहुत bright hai. So I think
Right.
there is a huge risk, especially when you have won the league. So there is a risk,
Right.
but the whole point is you all remember the famous teams of the past.
Right.
When you win a league, the next season you got to strengthen, and Liverpool are doing
100%.
it. So they want to
Yes.
dominate. So that's a intent. That's a statement that probably you need to respect if you're a Liverpool fan.
No, 100%. Liverpool are getting scary. Liverpool are actually getting scary because look, they've already won the Premier League, and of course, again, rest in peace to Diogo Jota. But the way Liverpool are moving in the transfer market and trying to bolster the squad, uh, and adding layers after layers after layers, on already a very strong concrete team which already has a spine, experience and also know how of Premier League, और उसके ऊपर अगर आप और players ऐड कर रहे हो who are potential upcoming superstars of the future, things are gonna get scary for the other teams. And again, Ankit bhai, look, Ekitike has been signed to with Liverpool, so most probably their pain point is resolved from that perspective. That they wanted a striker, they got a striker, right? I don't know what's happening with that Isaac deal. Maybe the Isaac's agent is uh, playing around or something. They wanted this Ekitike deal to happen so that Newcastle couldn't get Ekitike now, since now Ekitike is signed to Liverpool.
It's
Now Isaac
weird,
is
na?
playing
क्योंकि
that. I
Isaac he
mean,
spent so much time in Newcastle. Agar
Yeah,
he was already in talks, although unofficially with Liverpool, I think he should have indicated it before or during
yeah,
Ekate के signing जब वो बातें चल रही थी. Because for me it's very
correct.
weird. It's not like he's just a top striker in a club which is a small club and he's good.
Yeah,
Newcastle United, yes, they might not be the Liverpool or the Manchester United or the Arsenal or the Chelsea's, but they're still, having a lot
they're
of
playing the
legacy.
Champions League. They're playing the
They're playing
Champions
the
League next
Champions
season.
League, and Newcastle United as a club in England at least are huge. Yeah, well, people
Yeah,
forget that they are a very historical club, and Newcastle as a place, right? As in they have a
right,
lot of pride. As much as we have not done well there a lot,
right.
but the reality is that Newcastle, and I know as a club they have kind of been in the doldrums. Lekin finally they won a cup after so many years. Isak was a central point, and that was against Liverpool. So
Yeah,
it's ironical almost ki Isaac in the whole project, right? The state-owned project. He is one of the main guys, or rather the
hmm,
main guy, one can argue, right? Along with Gimarish maybe. So
right.
it's very surprising that the timing of it came. So I'm pretty sure even his agents aren't fools. Like they know what they're doing. So
Yeah,
there is
yeah,
something behind the scenes which we don't know of. Probably Newcastle can say where Isaac is happy or something because is Eddie Howe is giving all the positive interviews still. He's saying that I'm still hoping to have Isaac, but you never know the transfer market, etc. So you still don't know what's going to happen. But I don't think
hmm,
Newcastle should budge at anything less than a record fee.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a
No,
minimum,
100%.
right? They
Yes.
ideally wanted a bidding war, but I don't think I can see PSG coming in. I don't definitely see Chelsea coming in. I don't definitely now it's been cleared that Saudi clubs are not coming. He doesn't want to go there. So
Yeah,
it's all Liverpool. So now the ball is in Newcastle's court to kind of budge, or they
yeah,
just say brought in the reserves if they're willing to, really because it's a state-owned project. Yes, PSR is there, but at the
yeah,
end of the day, their owners do have money. Think
yeah.
about it.
100%. And it's a very interesting situation developing as well. Just imagine, look, Isak has told that he wants to leave, probably wants to go Liverpool and none of the other clubs. If the deal doesn't go forward, you'll have an unhappy Alexander Isak playing for Newcastle and Newcastle being in the Champions League next season. It's gonna be crazy for them. And Newcastle, slowly and steadily, they are, trying to put their graph projections upward, right? उसके बाद अगर ये डाउनफॉल आता है जहाँ पे they have this entire striker situation going on, we have faced a lot of situation kind of like that, right? As being Chelsea
Right.
fans, they wouldn't want that, and this is a very interesting situation developing. Fun part is Newcastle were going behind Ekitike. He's also gone to Liverpool apparently. So
Yeah, at least they would have got. And you know what? In a very strange way, Newcastle have probably been dealt with the worst in this transfer market.
yeah,
Every Tom, Dick, and Harry is rejecting them. Yeah, to if they are not rejecting them, the players are playing games like how Isaac's agents are in terms of
yeah,
the timing and doing what they're doing. But coming to Isaac again, right? As in it seems like almost like a Robin van Persie part two, जहाँ पर you wanted to win the league and that's why you moved clubs, right? And that point, I know it
right.
was Arsenal, Manchester United. Here, Newcastle is in the top five, like you said, right now. So you can say it's almost that. Uh, but again, like probably if I am Liverpool, is also somewhere down the line a little red flag that he was the mainstay of a certain project and he's leaving clearly. Obviously, trophies matter. I get that. I respect that. But the fact is, got to be a little careful. So I'm hoping that
Hmm.
they don't forget Liverpool. Kia, they won the league and they want to give a lot of responsibility still to the Gakpos of the world. It
Yeah,
shouldn't be a
yeah.
case where he was just paying so much and he comes in. But yeah, pretty sure that Liverpool have a good squad to kind of settle him. And I don't see a reason why he will flop at all, being a Premier League proven striker.
No, 100%. A very interesting situation. Let's see. Newcastle is apparently also interested in and analyzing the situation of Benjamin Sesko. So let's see if that develops something. We might see this deal happen very soon. But yeah, again, a very interesting scenario going up. But yes, I guess we reached to the end of this video again, guys. Yes, do not forget to let us know what you think about this deal going on in the comment section. Also, drop a like to the video, subscribe to the channel, and also do not forget to check out Almighty Blues FC. The channel link is straight away in the video description. We'll meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye.